Hi, I'm Mandy Felici. So I just taught you about vision boards. Next, I want to teach you about creating some affirmations to go with your vision board. Affirmations are simply words, strong, powerful words that can really change your life. I hope by now you're realizing the power of words and how sometimes this negative chatter that's going on in our minds can really have a detrimental effect to everything in our life. Right? Words are powerful. So affirmations are a way to change your words and to change the results that you're getting in your life. So affirmations, some people call them declarations or mantras. It's simply a phrase stated in the present tense and in the positive form. So some examples. I am strong and healthy. I am financially free. I'm living my dream life. Right? You can really write an affirmation about anything. So I want to teach you a few tips so that as you write your affirmations, you can write them in the best way so that they'll be the most effective for you. It's important to remember that you never want to mention the things that you don't want in your affirmations. For example, if you're trying to get out of debt, you don't want to mention the debt part in your affirmation. You don't even want to say things like, I'm debt-free, because you're still mentioning the debt. And when you mention the debt or the thing that you're trying to get rid of, when you mention it, it's still bringing it into your mind and you're thinking of it, right? Every time you mention it. So instead you say things like, I'm financially free. I pay my bills easily every month. I am financially abundant. There's lots of ways you can say being debt-free without mentioning the debt. The same is true with losing weight, or maybe you're trying to quit smoking. You don't want to mention those things in your affirmation. You can instead say, I'm my perfect weight, or I'm enjoying abundant health. I feel radiant, my clothes fit better, and I have more energy than I ever have before, right? There's so many different ways that you can phrase these things. So some other examples, some of my favorites. It feels great to be my perfect weight. I crave healthy foods. I use my time wisely. That's a really good one. I get things done anyway. Isn't that a great affirmation? It's so true. When we get obstacles, if we could overcome those and get things done anyway, that is a really great affirmation. I believe in me. Life is fun. I deserve abundance. I am a great leader. I am financially free. I pay my bills easily each month. I am safe and secure. I feel calm and happy every day. I love living in my dream home. I have a loving family that supports me. So these affirmations can really address all areas of your life. Your relationships, your finances, your home situation, your business, your work, your travel, your schooling, whatever it is, you can change your words, change your thoughts and your thinking about these things in your life. So the first step to writing some new affirmations is to write down a few things that maybe some of that negative chatter that you hear quite a bit running through your head. Right? I know I really struggled with math when I was in school. And so I often feel myself thinking things like, oh, I hate math, or I hate money, right? Because I associate money with math, right? It's numbers. And so when I think those things, it's just creating more of that in my life, which I don't want. Right? I don't want to push away money by saying I hate money. I want to attract money. And so I've changed my words. I've changed my thinking by using affirmations and being really conscious of the thoughts that I let run around in my head. So take a pen and paper and just jot down. Go through a whole day. Jot down any thoughts, especially those negative ones that run through your mind. And whatever they're about, just jot them down. And then at the end of the day, take some time to rewrite those thoughts in a positive form. So if you have, for example, if you're always losing your keys, instead of thinking or saying, oh, I'm always losing my keys, or, oh, I'm always late, right? Write those things down, and then let's rewrite those in a positive way, as a positive affirmation that you can repeat to replace some of that negative stuff. Right? It's kind of reprogramming your brain in the way that it thinks. So instead of saying, I always lose my keys, instead you could say, I love being able to find my keys on the hook where I hung them. Or I always put my keys away when I get home, or as soon as I walk in the door. If you tend to run late, you could write some affirmations about I love how peaceful I feel when I arrive on time. Or I always leave early so I have plenty of time to get there. Right? There's lots of ways that you can rewrite these. And if you need some help with the languaging, print out my handout that you can find on my website. You can also get together with a friend and maybe you can brainstorm together on what is the best way to rewrite some of these thoughts and feelings. A couple more words that you want to avoid. If you want to jot these down, some words you never want to include in your affirmations, and that's quit, lose, don't, overeat, anger, anxiety, fear, stress, sick, and debt. Again, you're not mentioning the things that you don't want. Instead, you're focusing on how you do want to feel and what you do want to have in your life. The anxiety one is a great example. Instead of talking about, oh, I don't feel anxiety anymore, right? You're still mentioning the anxiety. So instead, why not talk about, I feel calm and peaceful now, even in new situations, right? That would be a great way to write it. Or I feel calm and peaceful when I'm at work, or when I'm, whatever situation normally puts you into maybe an anxious feeling. Talk about that specific situation and how you want to feel those feelings of calm, peace, courageous, or brave, or however you want to feel. Include those types of words into your affirmations. These are a great tool. I hope that you will be really thoughtful about the words and thoughts that you have, and that you'll use this tool to rewrite those phrases, repeat them over and over until they become the new language that's in your head. Print them out, put them on your bathroom mirror, repeat them at night before you go to bed, in the morning after you brush your teeth, and you really will see a huge shift in your life and in your results. Good luck.